So last thing I'm going to do with him today, or for this session right now, is he's going to have a little standing tide lesson, which he's obviously not happy about. So what I do is I tie him. Again, tie him pretty short so he can't get in trouble. Quick release knot, sturdy nylon halter that's not going to break. I'm just going to wait. And as soon as he stands politely and calmly, I'm going to click or say yes and go into reward. Oh, so you can see him kicking. That's totally normal. A lot of donkeys do that. They're just pissed, angry. And so he's going to spin himself in circles. They're usually pretty smart. They don't do anything. Yes. So since he said quiet, since he put slack on that rope and came up and stood quietly, I'm going to give him a pat and a carrot, and then I walk away. I want him to know what I want from him. And he's going to have a little hissy fit. I'm going to let him stand for probably about 5 minutes. It's usually about all I do initially. He's going to kick again. You can see his back leg coming up. So that's why if you are training your donkey to stand tied, never stand in kicking range, because some of them will kick just with frustration. He's not kicking at me. He's just angry. He's pooping now. He's a little stressed. And that's fine. There's stressful things in life. I feel like it's good to stress them to some extent in a safe in a safe environment. They learn to cope with that. Because if a donkey, if you always treat it with kid gloves and it never has any stress, that's not realistic. Life has stress, so they need to learn how to deal with that. So he's not happy, but he's doing pretty good. Good boy. Yes. He's standing quietly. I'm going to say yes and come over with a treat. Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. A couple pets, and I move away again. And initially, I'll reinforce every 30 seconds to a minute or so. And then that fades. My girls, they stand tied for half an hour at a time with no reinforcement. That's just what they do. But in the initial stages, we want to make it as pleasant as possible for them and really let them know what we're looking for, which is for him to stand quietly, no kicking, no swinging, no biting the rope. And you can see his little tail will go, and then he's going to kick. He gets mad. He's just having basically a tantrum, but it's safe. He's not doing anything stupid, anything uncontrollable. Good boy. Good boy, Sancho. Yes. Good job. And the great thing about having them here for training is I can do these tiny little 15, 20-minute sessions multiple times a day, and they progress so quickly. As opposed to just coming out once a week and kind of drilling them for an hour, and by the end of it, they're done with me. So you can see the little head toss, ear pin, tail swish. Those are all him. I call him donkey cusses. He's just cussing me out right now. Like, this is not cool. So again, you just want to make sure you're out of firing range. Polly's notorious for doing this. When she gets mad, she'll just start throwing kicks backwards. She's going to chew on the rope. Hi, buddy. And the other important thing is when you do release them, you want to make sure that they are standing quietly when you release them. They're standing quietly. You come over and say your marker word and release them when they're quietly, because the release itself is a reward. And if you untie them when they're in the middle of pulling back or setting back or kicking, then you just reinforce that behavior. Oh, I know, so mad. You're gonna scare yourself when it falls. You little twerp. You little twerp. Good boy. Good. Yes, that's what you want. Nice standing down. Oh, boy. Nice tough. It's tough when you're a little donkey. It is indeed. It's so tough. It's so scary. Good little boy. So he'll get another, what time is it? Another 30 seconds or so here, and I'm going to untie him. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm going to go untie him now. He's going to get a treat.